Hello and welcome to Undercurrent for season 23. We are so pleased and delighted to be bringing you Perth's local happenings and events that will be shaping Perth for 2018. First up, we've got a new comedy lounge venue located in the heart of Perth CBD. Angela Albuquerque reports.
Here we are in the centre of Perth for a new venue called the Comedy Lounge. It's had the lights of Chris Rock come here, and there's a new season starting and all of Perth is talking about comedy.
And welcome onto the stage, your MC for this evening, all the way from the UK, Georgie Carroll.
We're going to have such a cracking night. This is Perth. You've got a purpose-built comedy venue. How cool is that? There's only Sydney, I think, apart from you guys that have got that. That's John McAllister. Give him a round of applause.
It's a dream of mine. It's been a dream of mine for a long time, for about 20 years, to have my own club. Because in the past, I've been very happy and successful in Fremantle at Little Creatures, and we're still there. But other venues I've been at, I've always thought, I wish the furniture was different, or the lighting was different, or the sound, and it wasn't mine. Where this way, I can buy my own sound, lighting, furniture, everything, and make the mistakes. But at the end of the day, it's all my, it's all my decision, and I suppose I can see if my ideas are good or not.
Here we are with Nat, and he's the first act tonight.
I like to touch on a lot of things, talk about me personally, funny stuff that's happened to me, make fun of myself, make fun of other people.
My mother is a first-generation immigrant, so she's biologically designed to not support me in my dreams, right? And she doesn't get why I do this. And she also doesn't get why people go to watch comedy either. I'm like, I don't know, maybe they want to be happy.
I'm a people pleaser. I like to have a little something for everyone.
Okay, my name is Brent, formerly known as Brent, now known as Brent the Intergalactic Sojourner. Just basically my journey through life has been unusual at best, traumatic at worst. I guess my comedy is a little bit erratic, more storytelling, a little bit of movies, a bit of action, a bit of sounds. That was until I broke my back, so things toned down a little bit after that, but I'm back.
I don't know if anyone here has ever exercised before. It gets to a point where you can't breathe properly, and the sweat drips in your eyes and it burns. You just want to go home and cry. And then I realised the sound of my boobs hitting, it kind of sounded like someone clapping me on. And it hell worked, it inspired me. I was like, yeah, titties, you're right. I can do this. So I just started running harder. I was like, yeah, you're doing it. So now they're hitting harder. So I'm getting more into it. I was like, yeah, you're doing it, Ted! Woo!
Really good. First time here, but it's been really good. It's been so funny. It's awesome. It's been awesome so far.
Proper funny bloke. Bang on.
That's my dad. It's not my dad.
Oh, it's fantastic. I'm going to tell my friends about it.
But everyone's so fake at work, aren't they? They're always like, how you going? How you going? I'm like, dude, if I was doing well, we wouldn't be fucking talking, would we? I'd be on an island. I wouldn't know you. You kidding? I don't want to know you. They're always lying. I love my job. I love my job. I love putting bits of paper in this file where my dreams should have been. I love that. I love being away from my family all week and just putting my head to the desk to try and hear the sound of the ocean. I love it. Anyway, you guys have been great. Thank you very much.
I'm going to show you how cold it is in England at the moment. You just look at my arm. See that big lump thing? See that? Now, ma'am, can you just feel that lump for me? It's one of my balls. That's it. Oh, it's the greatest feeling in the world. Make people laugh. That's what it's all about. My comedy is like what they call a laugh-a-minute comedian, so I have to make them laugh all the time. I can't. I'm sort of short. Boom, 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 boom. That's the way I work.
I feel almost exactly the same way about cleaning as I do about coming. Not super excited about the dishes or anything. That's not what I mean. It's just that, I don't know. It kind of sucks if you have to do it by yourself, right? But, at least you know it's going to get done. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Try to get the best acts you can from all over the country, sometimes internationals if you can. If you laugh, it's funny.
Get these shows sold out, get the atmosphere pumping, make sure they're busy and iron out any sort of wrinkles any mistakes that we're making. And once we think we're ready, then we're going to launch with a wider range of comedians, a lot more international acts.
Well, that's it from the Comedy Lounge here in the centre of Perth for Undercurrent.
WTV is working on a very exciting project over the next 6 months with the African community, looking at relocation and identity. This exciting project is also going to be looking at the successes and achievements. Angela Albuquerque is the producer. Let's have a look at what she's got in store.
He who is not thinking about Africa is not thinking about the future.
I believe that Africa's light is shining. Africa's light is removing all the darkness that it's known for. Africa is the future. It's going to be an amazing place to be. Thank you for being part of this journey.
We have to change our mindset. The narrative generally has to be that we can be better. Our past doesn't determine our future.
Africa is the future. By 2050, the population of Africa will be 2.4 billion people. Out of this, 1 billion will be in the middle class. What we are telling people, this is a time to start planning how to engage with the future, and the future is Africa. We may have our challenges, but in those challenges are the opportunities. We continue to work with the Australian government to ensure that we have stronger ties, especially in trade, tourism, education, health, and also in security. We have a common Indian Ocean that is rich. We need to tap into the blue economy. We need to secure the trade routes of the Indian Ocean. So Australia and Africa share a common rich reservoir called the Indian Ocean, and we need to tap into it more to trade opportunities and investment opportunities.
Youth being youth sometimes gravitate towards some parties, etc., as youth do, and then with the drugs and alcohol affected, we can have some incidents of fights, antisocial behaviour, which can lead to worse things happening.
What people don't understand is that it actually have a very long-lasting effect on friends and families. So my quick advice is going to be that youth advice needs to stop.
Because of the cultural difference coming into Australia, there's a lot of violence, I think, in families between the young and the old generation, because there is a gap there. So we're looking at mostly physical violence and also, emotional abuse as well, which is more prominent, I think, in our communities, because culturally it's different back home. I think because it's a different environment and that it's not accepted as it is. And I think the older generations are finding it hard to adapt to that.
The main concerns that come to our attention is around domestic violence and also child discipline and things relating to parenting styles. And we acknowledge and understand that there's different child rearing practices, but when they're harsh on a child, when there's an injury, a child is harmed in any particular way, then we have a role to look at what's happening, see what we can do to support. And every child deserves a safe, nurturing home, and the best we can do is help parents be the best possible parents they can be for their own children.
As an
Naturally, basically, my role is to teach the culture. I feel like the youth in here, we live in a different country, and so I feel like keeping our culture alive is part of our job.
I'm from Cholo community. I'm from South Sudan and Afan State. We have been ruled by king 1,000 years ago. We have 36 kings. We started from Nyakang, so I'm very proud from my tribes.
With the new Optus Stadium having a grand opening day on Sunday, we are going to take to the streets of Perth today to find out what people think of the new stadium now that it's built, whether they've enjoyed going to the open day or they're looking forward to going to the next big event that's happening at the new stadium. How are you guys today?
Yeah, very good. Looking forward to the game.
Awesome. What game are you going to?
We're going to the Scorchers and Adelaide Strikers. Yeah.
Awesome. Have any of you been to the new stadium yet, the Optus Stadium?
This fella here is.
I went to the new stadium yet. We won't have to wait for our beer there. There's plenty of bars there for the drinks. It's good.
What are your thoughts of the new stadium?
Really looking forward to it. I think it looks magnificent. Didn't go Sunday, but we'll be there this Sunday for the cricket, Australia versus England.
I've heard a lot about it. Best in the world, 1.5 billion or something. I didn't get to go though, so I heard great reports though.
What are your thoughts of the new stadium?
Yeah, it looks pretty good on what I saw on TV.
Yeah. Did you get down to the open day?
No, I didn't.
What about yourself?
No, we didn't get to go down there, but we did hear that it was really good.
Awesome. So you missed out on the big open day?
Yeah, we did. Yeah. So that's okay. We'll be here. We'll be there in a couple of days' time. So.
The Optus Stadium? Nah, I haven't been there, but I heard there are many bathrooms. That's what I heard about it. So far, I don't have any further information, so I'm happy to go there.
Yeah, it looks impressive from driven past it from the outside and seeing that it's all lit up at night, so it's pretty spectacular. And if it's just as good on the inside, looking forward to getting out there.
You haven't been to the big open day?
I haven't been to the day. I haven't got any bookers tickets yet. Sort of sales guy gets those jobs. But I'm just looking forward to getting the kids around but I'm next to Subiaco Oval, so I've sort of been used to the ground there and it's looking pretty tired. So a good chance for something new.
Do you have any plans of going at the next sort of event that's coming up?
Not the early ones, but I'll probably catch a few of the footy games, yeah. Why not?
Is there a particular event that you're looking forward to going to?
Probably the Big Bash would be good atmosphere, but sort of just dealing with everything at the moment, so got to get some spare time and then I'll be out there.
Are you looking forward to the next event that's happening there? You got anything earmarked?
No, not really. I'm a big soccer fan, so if there's any soccer event, let me know.
Apart from the cricket, are you looking forward to going to any other event?
Yeah, certainly are. Yep, certainly the AFL, so we'll go see some football when that comes around as well. And I'm taking my daughter to the Dockers versus Collingwood in about 2 weeks' time, the WA Women's AFL. So.
And did you enjoy the open day?
Oh, it was fantastic, yeah. Brilliant. Very well done.
Pretty grand. Do you think it's good use of taxpayers' money? Is it worth it?
Oh, well worth it. Just a bit of foresight should have been there for people in wheelchairs, though. Too many steps for them. That was the only downside. But yeah, it's a great stadium, great atmosphere.
The bar is pretty good. The bar location.
Oh, location's perfect.
Yeah.
Awesome. And did you get to check out the men's toilets? I think the people saying...
Yeah, lots of toilets, plenty of toilets. There'll be no queue in there.
Need them, I think. We're actually just got tickets this morning to the semi-final. So the semi-final is on next Thursday, and we're going to be there at that too. So we'll be definitely checking out that new facility. Can't wait.
So you think it's a good thing for Perth?
Oh, amazing! Yeah, I mean, Colin Barnett cops a lot of bad publicity, but yeah, I think everyone will agree, especially all the Labor supporters, that yeah, it's a good thing for WA for sure.
Yeah, absolutely. I think there's probably a little bit of hesitation amongst people when it was being built, but I think that now that it's been built, everyone's very excited about it. So,
from what you've seen and heard so far, do you think it's a good use of taxpayers' money?
I don't really know. Haven't seen it so far.
Do you think it's a good thing for Perth?
Yeah, of course. A good stadium is always good for a good city, for a big city.
Well, there you have it, viewers. Whether you've been to the new stadium on the open day or not, get down and check out the new stadium. It is a new Perth icon. Bass Tadros for Undercurrent. Don't go anywhere, more stories after the break.